amazing everyday type of fragrances. Hi everyone, I'm Loewe from Sandalo Moments channel, where I'll help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video I'll talk about 10 everyday type of fragrances, both designer and niche, in no specific order. And these type of fragrances are versatile, are fresh, are like second skin, are not overwhelming, and they are perfect for running errands, just for casual day, weekend brunch, I mean, you name it. It's perfect for, these are perfect fragrances to have as a signature scent, that although they're not overwhelming, but still they will enhance your presence. And again, no specific order. The first fragrance that I have here, it's from house of Lalique, and it is L'Insoumis. And this one is a fantastic fougere fragrance, and it's a great bang for your buck. To be honest, all Lalique fragrances are amazing bang for your buck, especially of course in the online discounters. I mean, you can get this one 100 ml for 30 to 40 euros max, and it's a high quality fragrance. Usually all Lalique fragrances are priced below 40 euros, 100 ml, and they all smell amazing. And this is of course one of them. So this is clary sage, lavender, bit peppery, and for me it has like a saltiness. Actually, I always, every time I talk about L'Insoumis, I always say that this kind of reminds me of Creed's Viking, but this one was released a year before Creed's Viking, because they both share the same scent profile. Both are fougères, both have this salty accord, and yes, and this one is for really a fraction of the price, and the performance is amazing. So again, lavender, clary sage, bit mossy, lots of lavender, bit of a salty edge here with musk. Amazing, I absolutely love. And you also have rum in here. Also, you have like a bit of a booziness in here. Love this one. It's one of my favorite fougère fragrances, is L'Insoumis by Lalique. The next fragrance, this is from House of Loewe, and it is 001 Man Eau de Parfum. And this is a very musky, creamy, iris, woodsy type of fragrance, very elegant, and I absolutely love it. It's very powdery, like the iris gives like a very powdery, comforting type of feeling. And then you have I would say that you have also a touch of lavender. You definitely has like a freshness in here with musk, tons of musk, and some cedarwood, I would say. Love it, love it. And you also have carrot seeds in here as well, giving like a vegetal feel into it, because iris, like if you are not using the natural iris, which is very expensive, like the orris rouge, very expensive raw material, usually brands also use like carrot seeds that create this powdery, irisy touch. So yes, and in here you definitely see that vegetal feel, but the iris, you can see, I think it's very well done. I would not say that this has like a natural orris root in here, but it smells good. It still comes across as a good, well done iris. Powdery, bit vegetal, very musky, clean, very sexy, very alluring, and very elegant. Absolutely love it. This is very underrated in my opinion. Check this one out if you want like a signature scent, a fresh, effortless signature scent. It's Loewe 001 Man Eau de Parfum. Next fragrance is an eau de cologne style of perfume, and this is from the house of Rochas, and it is Eau de Rochas Citron Soleil. This is an amazing eau de cologne style fragrance, and that smells modern. Oh, I love it. Of course, neroli, petit grain with fig leaf, not the fig fruit, but more the fig leaf. That really gives a nice summery green edge. For me, figs really gives like a, let's say spring, but more summery edge. And I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's all about that in the end. This is really an eau de cologne style that lasts, actually. The performance of this one, it's actually quite good. I think this is eau de toilette, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is eau de toilette, but it actually does last for an eau de cologne. So I highly advise to try this one out. I think this is marketed for women, but seriously, again, all fragrances are unisex, and this is one of the best eau de cologne styles for a budget, because in the end, Rochas fragrances in online discounters are very affordable. And this is a 100 ml. I actually purchased this one for less than 30 euros. It was like 25 euros for a brand new 100 ml. So highly advised to check this one out. Big, amazing bang for your buck in terms of quality, performance overall. So yes, and it's really an effortless, elegant fragrance that you will smell clean, you will smell amazing. It's Eau de Rochas Citron Soleil by Rochas. Next fragrance, also a designer from the house of Dior, and it is of course Dior Homme, the masterpiece. This is the version of 2011, not the 2020 version. This was reformulated by François Demachy, but it was originally created by Olivier Polge back in 2005. A masterpiece again. This is one of the best iris fragrances ever created. Very makeup-y, powdery, with cacao, musk, suede. It's just to die for. Yeah, and it's different from the Loewe, because Loewe, it's more clean, more musky, more fresh, and this one it's more sweet, goes in a more sweet category with that makeup-y touch that Loewe doesn't have. Loewe, it's more powdery. Here it's, although powdery, but it's more about that sweet cacao, makeup-y nuance. I love it, love it, love it. Again, I'm always saying this, if I would have one signature scent, it will be Dior Homme, the original. In terms of niche fragrances, the first one that I want to mention is from the house of Frederic Malle, and this one is Vetiver Extraordinaire, my second favorite vetiver fragrance. My first one being Sycamore by Chanel from Les Exclusives, but Vetiver Extraordinaire, it's very different from Sycamore. This is more of a more traditional style of vetiver, so it's a green, fresh, rooty, grassy vetiver, that it's not overwhelming. This is very, it's very subtle, I would say. Still lasts. I mean, the performance is average. It goes in that 6-hour mark, I would say. It's not a crazy performance type of perfume, but it lasts. And in the end, this is all about citruses, some bitter orange, some pepper, with of course vetiver and some musk. It has some mossy touch in here to enhance like the greenness of this perfume. Absolutely love it. Some people say that this is too basic, where I can understand, because in the end this is just a citrusy vetiver green fragrance for a hefty price, but I love it. And in terms of vetiver, for me, it's one of the best. In terms of quality, I mean, it's really one of the best vetivers out there, so I highly advise to check this one out. It's very elegant. It's Vetiver Extraordinaire. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Indult, and it is Cuir 404, previously known as Rêve Cuir, but they slightly reformulated this one. They took off the oak moss, but to be honest, they did a great job, because I was familiar with the Rêve Cuir one. Yes, it did had a more of a mossy touch in there. Not big though, not big. That's why the difference is very mild. I would say that this one is a bit more spicy. I think they enhanced the pepper and the spices in here, and the patchouli, but in the end this is a fougere fragrance, and a very, very good fougere, very underrated, very well done. Again, this was created originally by Francis Courtin. All the four fragrances from Indult, the original four from Indult, were created by Francis Courtin before he launched his own brand. And so I was told that the reformulation was done by Francis Courtin's team. And it smells amazing for me. I can barely notice the difference with the original. And this one in the end is a very classy, very sophisticated fougère fragrance. Very well done, great performance. This is an eau de parfum, so I highly advise to check out Indult overall. I think Indult, it's a very slept on brand from Paris, and all of the fragrances are high quality. So yes, if you want more of a underrated but very well done fougère, Cuir 404, because it has like a leathery touch as well, not featuring like leather accord. So I think it's very well done. It's a very interesting perfume, very woodsy, a bit leathery with lavender, spices. Check this one out. It's really a great fougère. Cuir 404 by Indult. The next fragrance, this is from House of Amouage, one of the most underrated fragrances from Amouage. It is Dia Man. Dia Man, it's so good and so elegant. Dia Man, it's all about plum, great plum note in here, with cardamom, with peony, very beautiful peony in here, with iris and vetiver. Have also tons of vetiver in the base with some ambers. Man, this fragrance is amazing. It's really, and you also have, of course, frankincense and amber, so with labdanum in here. But yeah, this fragrance is so unique but so elegant, so effortless. It lasts. I mean, some people complain about the performance of Dia Man, but for me, this fragrance lasts the whole day. It's the only thing is maybe just the projection that doesn't really project that much, but in the end, this is really a great signature scent because of that. And it's quite unique. Again, great note breakdown, great blends. Again, plums, cardamom. Cardamom is a very sensual spice that I really love, with peony, with vetiver, with frankincense, labdanum. I mean, amazing fragrance. I really advise to check this one out if you want to smell unique but still be able to wear it every day. It's Amouage Dia Man. The next fragrance, this is from another underrated brand, Lorenzo Villoresi, and it is Sandalo. It's all about sandalwood, and currently this is my favorite sandalwood fragrance. This is a creamy floral sandalwood, a natural smelling sandalwood. It's so good. Really good. If you really want like only one sandalwood fragrance, go with Sandalo by Lorenzo Villoresi. As natural as it can get. It's a creamy floral type of sandalwood that it's great for every day. Really, this is a type of fragrance when either I will go to sleep. It's a great fragrance to go to sleep, actually. It's very calming, but also it's a fragrance that even when I don't know what to wear, I just wear Sandalo and that's it. It's so good. Great performance in terms of longevity more, so I highly advise to check this one out. It's Sandalo by Lorenzo Villoresi. The next fragrance, this is from Chanel, from the Les Exclusives, and it is 1957. Man, I love it. I love this one. It's one of those Chanel fragrances that can be like an everyday fragrance. That's why I'm featuring here, but especially from the Les Exclusives, if you would like to have one to wear every day, it's 1957. Although you can also wear Boy, but Boy, the performance isn't great. You have also number 18, which is quite unique and very underrated from this line. But in the end, I would go with 1957 because it's the one that has the best performance and still smelling amazing. This is all about musks, like clean musks with some honey and iris. Oh, to die for. Super effortless, elegant, like second skin, but that will project and lasts. At least it does on my skin. Absolutely love it. 1957 from Chanel. Check this one out if you have yet to. One of the best clean musk type of fragrance out there, with again that powdery iris with that creamy, I would not say creamy, but I would say it has like this very soft but slightly sweet honey. Oh, so good. Again, 1957 from Chanel. Before talking about the last, but by no means least fragrance, I want to just mention an honorable mention from Marc-Antoine Barrois, of course, and it is Ganymede. Just an honorable mention because, I mean, I've been talking about Ganymede for quite some time now. Ganymede, I mean, I think it's that fragrance that it will mark an era. It's a fragrance that it's so unique. When it was released, this was created by Canton Biche, which is now, he's quite busy releasing lots of fragrances, and it's rumored that he will be the next in-house parfumeur of Hermès. And he's very famous to use Akigala wood, the molecules of Akigala wood in his perfumes, and this one also has that. And yes, this fragrance for me, it's so unique and so good. Great performance. This is Eau de Parfum. So this one is very ozonic, very mineral type of fragrance with some osmanthus that creates like this floral peachy feel with some saffron and violet leaves that creates like a borderline leathery nuance. But for me, this is very mineral, very ozonic, very hard to describe this perfume, but I have a full review on this one that I did a few years ago. Oh, this is really, really good. I mean, Ganymede, I would say that Ganymede is a masterpiece, in my opinion. And it's the bestseller of Marc-Antoine Barrois. So yes, as an honorable mention for an everyday type of fragrance, Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrois. And last but by no means least, from the house of Meo Fusciuni, this is Sogni. It's been a while since I featured Sogni, although I was talking about this one non-stop at the beginning of the year because this was my favorite discovery of last year. And Sogni, this is a parfum concentration. All fragrances from Meo Fusciuni are parfum concentrations, and this one is so unique. This was love at first sniff. Sogni is all about rice. You have this rice absolute accord in here with incense. I would say you have like an ink quality in here as well. You have also bamboo. And in the end, Sogni it's of course the translation is dream, and it basically it represents the journey of Meo Fusciuni while he was in Japan, and it's beautiful. It's really a beautiful perfume. You also have a sweetness in here. I would say that it's vanilla. You have like an underlying sweetness, but definitely this incense with rice absolute really gives a very zen, calming type of feel, but also very appealing. My fiance loves this one. She always compliments me every time I wear Sogni, always. Yeah, this is such an intriguing fragrance because it has a calm zen feel, but at the same time it has a sensuality in it. Highly advised to try this one out, and this is very versatile. It lasts the whole time, it projects. I mean, performance is not an issue here. And it's very unique. And because of the scent character, it really serves all occasions. You can wear this fragrance in all types of scenarios, all seasons. And I would say if I would be ranking, this would be my number one because of the uniqueness and because of the performance. So yes, check this one out. Sogni by Meo Fusciuni. Finishing this video, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what fragrances would you recommend as an everyday type of perfumes, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.